everyone, this is Mahe over here at Sacred Kernel, coming back at you with another Lightworker collective reading. Okay. So the first card we have here is Whole, Self-Health, Natural Therapies, Balance, and Ayurveda. Okay, so this is sending the energy that perhaps some of us have been slipping in our health, those habits, those good healthy habits we've been cultivating here. Maybe, a treat here, a treat there, forgetting vitamins or something here or there, things like that. And then for some of you, this is actually like a rededication to this self-health, acknowledging the fact that being a divine vessel, half of that, of course, is being a vessel. So if you are, you can meditate and be as clear in your mind and your crown and your third eye all you want. But if you're neglecting your root, your sacral, your solar plexus, you're still going to be feeling off balance, So for some, this would be, just a gentle nudge from spirit to get back on that train. And then for others, it's, a pat on the back for going back and rededicating yourself. I really feel like, even if you've slipped a little bit, it's not so much. It's just kind of, perhaps you've been, meditating a lot, thinking a lot, doing a lot in that rest period. And so, we tend to go to comfort things, comfort foods, comfort, habits, things like that. And so this is just a gentle reminder. It's not like a warning or anything like that. It's just look at how beautiful all these different fruits and veggies are, right? Look how happy this person looks. They really feel centered and whole, right? Whole, of course, also being the title of the card. So it's just keeping yourself in balance, not just emotional, mental, or spiritual balance, but also, acknowledging the vessel is very important to stay balanced in the head and below as well. Sorry, a little bit of my ash there. Okay. King of Swords, the Star, the Two of Pentacles, and then we have the Six of Cups in reverse. Okay, so this here is showing how you've had to weather the storm, right? But you're still keeping things in flow. As the Star, this is also, of course, the Lightworker energy, a wish fulfilled, being the wish, being ethereal, all of that, okay? And then paired with this interesting character here, the King of Swords, who's quite practical, let's say, very strategic thinker, a logical thinker. This is not an energy that we normally think of as ethereal, mind you, but this is one that is quite contemplative, right? A very intellectual energy. King of Swords, of course, is in control of things, a very dominant energy. So being solid and confident in this, starseed Lightworker energy that you are, it's showing that you're remaining in balance here, okay? And if you are slightly off of balance, it's going to be in the form of the vessel, and then it's just a gentle nudge that it's got to be. It's not even like two things you need to balance, it's multiple layers here, but you're up to the challenge, right? With this Two of Pentacles card here, I really feel it's like, how when there's wind blowing and you see the birds just kind of like doing their best, they're riding the current, they're flapping their wings, they're still trying to go this way even though the wind is blowing them this way. They're still doing it. They still will make their destination, but they have to kind of maneuver, they have to adapt to the scenario, and that is exactly what you're doing here. You are remembering all the different aspects that you need to keep balanced, and you're weathering that storm. With the Six of Cups here in reverse, it shows that you're balancing out. I want to say this is something to do with your past, I'm not necessarily getting an inner child energy from this. It definitely feels like you are finding a way to not forget the past, but not dwell on it, focus on it, bring it up so much in your day-to-day existence. It may seem like, of course we don't ever want to forget the lessons we've learned in the past, but there comes a point when you need to, take it, put it on the shelf of your mind, just put it on the shelf so that you can refer to it later, but not have those same emotions associated with it. The King of Swords here is very in control of their emotions. They're able to compartmentalize very well and kind of take a step back and analyze things. And I think that's where you're at, what you're moving towards. And maybe, that's another reason to give yourself some love for if you haven't been as on top of your physical regimen, your dietary regimen, what have you, just your vessel, if you haven't been as on top of that, you can cut yourself some slack, because learning or adjusting to processing traumas of the past or lessons learned from the past in a way that is more analytical and less emotional, it takes a lot out of you. That's a lot of, real caloric energy you need to expend. And so, I don't blame you. No one reasonable would blame you for, taking extra rest or taking a couple extra cheat days or whatever your system is. But of course, with this oracle card here is a nudge from spirit to just, make a little bit of effort. Now that you've gotten there, make a little bit more effort to not forget your regimen, to just reinvest back into the vessel a little bit more, because, at the end of the day, that's going to help you. Sorry, my incense ash over here. That's going to help you process things even better, right? When you make sure you're drinking a lot of water, you're eating your fruits and veggies, you're still taking time to rest because you're doing it. You're doing just fine. Okay. Next row here. Be an open channel. Mediumship, ancestors, spirits. Yeah, okay, so this shows that you're not alone. You may have plenty of people around you in your circle, but just don't forget that your ancestors are always there, helping you, guide you on your journey. It may benefit you to honor them in a way by feeding your vessel some of your cultural meals. Prepare some of those meals in their honor. Say a thank you and I love you to them for, being the foundation upon which you stand and which you're building right now. Remember, they helped build the banner that you now carry. There would be no you without your ancestors, and they know this. That's why they help you, and you know this. That's why you've ascended so much. So be an open channel, reconnect with them, honor them, thank them. And one way you can do it is very simple, is by making some of those foods that they so much enjoy. Yeah. Everyone is different, so they may just be happy with, their cup of coffee or something like that, but it's, you could also make a traditional stew or anything that they like, a baked good, special bread, that kind of stuff. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Lovers. We have the Eight of Wands in reverse. And then we have the Page of Cups. Okay. So this is indicating that you're going to be having some information come through about a connection. This connection is a big decision. It's a big deal. All the more reason for you to be centered in yourself, to be grounded in your sacral and your root and your solar plexus, to be those vessel-focused chakras need to be balanced and aligned. You need to be in tune with those, and you also need to be in tune with, your third eye as well, so you can listen to the guidance, the advice from your ancestors, and, whatever spirits you choose, angels, archangels, that kind of thing, whatever you personally resonate with, okay? That frequency that you're on. Because you're going to need that guidance and that groundedness to make the right call here. This Knight of Cups represents an individual who's coming in with this offer. And with the Page of Cups capping it on this other end, it feels like this is an offer that will not have a lot of depth or detail to it. I can't speak to if this is something you should go for or not go for. I think that, this is a collective reading. So for some of you, it will be a beneficial offer. And for some of you, it will be just not your thing. But you will know that. You will know that when you are grounded and when you're listening to those signs and synchronicities, okay? But this Knight of Cups energy is definitely someone is going to be coming in. They're going to present their offer with enthusiasm, okay? This is going to be an offer of some sort of partnership. The Lovers doesn't always indicate like a romantic kind of thing. It more so represents a divine choice. And it's related to, to self, to happiness. Do you choose which path is the right path to take that's going to fuel your soul, fuel your spirit, okay? I'm really not getting a romantic vibe from this. But, like I said, it's a collective reading. For some of you, it very well may be an offer of partnership with, an intimate romantic partner. But just be aware. Be aware of how you're feeling, how you feel within your very vessel, okay? There's certain indicators, like you can use your body like a tuning fork if you're, someone who's tapped into that type of resonance, ways of intuiting messages. Some people are clairaudient where they hear things, and some people, they kind of feel things a little bit more so in their gut or in their legs or in their arms or something like that, just to help them understand and decode the messages that they're receiving. So for this particular option, I see a lot of blue here too. This may be something that you want to discuss with this person, see if you can get more information. But, with this Page of Cups being right here, it makes me feel like they're going to keep most of the details close to their chest. You're really going to have to be in tune with your own self in order to find what the right answer is. And another thing, don't let anyone rush you, okay? You always have time to think about things. You always have time to read through the contract. Don't let anybody rush you. In fact, be suspicious if anyone tries to rush you to make a decision. This is your life. Above all else, this is your life, your call, and you're going to make the best decision for you in that moment with the information that you have. So take everything into account. I'm really zooming in on this crab right here. It may involve a Cancer. It may not, but it may involve a Cancer or a Pisces with the fish, but it's up to you. With this Eight of Wands in reverse, I feel like the information you receive will be clouded, but this also may be you delivering information to someone else. This may be you having to speak your mind about why you're saying no, or for some of you, it's just going to be like you're going to acknowledge that you're not going to have all the information here. At the end of the day, if you, honor yourself, right, have a good meal, I'm really feeling like if you can, or if you like them, legumes like beans are a great way to help kind of balance your gut and honor that. And they're also quite popular in a lot of traditional meals from all over the world, okay? So just think about that. Spirit guides, yeah, even more confirmation that you're going to need to be in tune with the advisors around you, okay? Look at that, beautiful. I love that. Insight, guidance, purpose. You're going to have to make this choice, and this choice is about your future. It's about a commitment. It's about how you expend your energy. It's going to be something that is either going to further your purpose, further your cause, or be essentially a waste of time where you're going to have to work your way through it, come out on the other side, and then find a new opportunity afterwards. Seems like a fairly big decision. We have strength. We have justice. We have the Five of Cups in reverse. And we have the Magician. Okay, yeah, so absolutely, like, what this is saying, for some of you, this is an indicator that you're going to do what you need to do, right? You're no stranger to having to balance yourself and be aware of this. And after coming out of this kind of rest period, contemplation period, you're fully equipped to hop on that bandwagon. Okay, time to get myself back on schedule, back on my routine, no problem, okay? You're going to do this. You're going to, of course, reap the benefits of this. And whatever decision you make, you're going to be really firm in it. And that is such a beautiful energy, because it's like, there's no, like, we're mortals, but there's no mortal on this earth that can tell you how to live your life. Your decisions, especially as a light worker, should be made based on how you feel and how you're being guided, right, from source, from your ancestor, advice, that kind of stuff. And it's like, if you are feeling confident in the decision that you made, you come to a conclusion, then run with that conclusion. Don't be second guessing yourself, because then you're manifesting confusion in your life, right? Commit to that decision. And this is showing that some of you are doing exactly that, right? You're feeling the weight of the decision, and you're feeling the strength behind your choice, okay? The strength behind your choice. You feel like you're making the right call, because ultimately you're the judge here. You're not second guessing or wavering on that decision, crying over spilt milk, and you acknowledge that no matter what happens, whether it's right or not, you have all the tools capable to make things happen the way it should be happening. I feel like that is such a wonderful place to be in, okay? Then for others of you, there may be some instance where you're not entirely sure in the decision that you make, but it doesn't matter, because even your indecision is going to result in things coming through that is going to force you, basically. It's going to force you into a certain place, but this is kind of what needed to happen anyway, all right? And then you're going to need to find the resources to anticipate what's going on in the future. Okay, bottom line message from Spirit is that you need to shore up any weaknesses that you've had in your vessel and honoring your vessel. And then also really pay attention to those signs around you. Get a notebook and carry it with you all the time, and jot down any numbers that you see, any repetitive animals that you see, any random thoughts that come through. If you got like a weird cramp somewhere, and try to remember what was happening when you received that weird cramp, like that kind of stuff. And that's going to help you feel more in tune with self, so that you can get in that energy where you're confident no matter what decision you make, it will be the right call, because you are making it. You're being the judge here. All right, everyone, I really hope this helps you. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day. Bye.